My name is Andrew Yearde, and I'm an economics major. The last time I was dressed like this, I was in high school, and I had a full head of hair with jerry curls, and like some of the parents gathered here today, I jammed to Tina Turner's "What's Love Got to Do with It?" We look at the student body sitting here, and it's obvious that we are all very different. I'm amazed by the variety of abilities, experience, and diverse backgrounds of my fellow students. Please let me share a little about my journey. I came to the Bronx 20 years ago from Jamaica, the real Jamaica. I'm a 44-year-old divorced father of a 5-year-old. I'm also a suffering New York Jets and Knicks fan. Two years ago, I sat where you are now as a guest at the 2010 Convocation. Truth be told, my physical and social exhaustion that day limited my ability to listen and reflect on the messages of the honored speakers. The challenges of my personal life and my academic, professional obligations came close to overwhelming me that day. But from my vantage point, all the way in the rear of this ballroom, I had this inspiring view of a sea of purple gowns. I took a breath back then and imagined myself joining their ranks, and instead of retreating, I went back to class. The recession of 2008 forced me to close the small social services firm that I had created with colleagues from my previous work in the finance industry. We all know how difficult it is to find work in an economic downturn. It's even more difficult without a college degree. So I came to NYU to resume the undergraduate education I begun 20 years earlier elsewhere. But why here? Why NYU? Because New York University and this amazing city both embody and symbolize resilience, excellence, and tolerance. And resilience was exactly what was required of me, because soon after I enrolled, I returned home one day to find the locks on my apartment door changed. I slept for a few nights in the cold comfort of my car. But I wasn't the only one going through difficult times then. My friend and classmate's mother passed away during that same time, and I watched Derek deal with his grief and yet barely missed a class. So I went back to class. By the way, I commute to NYU from Pennsylvania, where I live and work full-time. But even with the 100-mile commute, I kept going to class. Many of us came to NYU after pursuing other careers for years. Others were recent high school graduates. Some of us came pursuing new passions, while others had already found their calling but were trying to advance within their professions. We have all persevered in these tough times and become the NYU-SCPS Class of 2012. After all, NYU's motto is "Per stare et prestare," which means to persevere and excel. Our primary thanks today go to our professors, mentors, academic advisors, and all the NYU staff who have guided us every step of the way. Finally, thank you to our families and friends for your unending support. You are why we're here today. Mom, thank you. Words could never say enough. Thank you, Jordan and Bernadette. I'll conclude with these words from Winston Churchill. If you're going through hell, keep going.